Let's take you through the grid then for this Honda Cadet O-Plate Final as they get ready on the dummy grid. Noah Wolf winning both of the heats leading up to this final. Starts this one from pole. Thomas Spearing will start alongside. Then it'll be Max Cuthbert and Joshua Graham on row 2. Rocco Shenton and Aris Majauskas on row 3. Timon Youngling and Leon Hasty will be on row 4. William Murphy and Noah Barham will round out your top 10. Then it'll be Lewis Islin and Owen Neve on row 6. Elliot Potter and Harrison Whitcomb are row 7 with Jack West and Albert Friend behind them. Kai Clark and Oliver Majowski are on row number 9. Mayan Patel and Hayden Gray round out your top 20. And then it's Cole Denham and Laughlin Johnston on row 11. Adam Hill and Logan Howes on row 12. Jarrett Clark and Charlie Warren are your 13th row of the grid with Ellis Snow and Max Endicott on row 14. Then it's Finley Lyons and Levi Mashadi to round out your top 30. Luca Holmes-Balak on row 16 with Harley Musk alongside. And then Christian Stefanov and Kenzo Craigie are rounding out the 17-row 34-car grid to decide who is going to take home the open plate in Honda Cadets for 2021.
Again, for the viewers at home, if you have just joined us and you're wondering what is going on, so at this point we were supposed to have our Minimax final, race 28 of the weekend. Obviously, we're running quite a bit behind at the moment due to certain stoppages and false starts throughout the day. Unfortunately, because the Minimax have had, they've got quite a few incidents with the stewards at the moment. Their final has been delayed slightly, so we are pushing forward the Honda O-Plate final, which is what is about to take to the circuit now. And of course, the Honda O-Plate, this is probably the most one that people watching at home, of course, you know, it's that chance to be one of those seeded drivers. We have got seeded drivers out there already. We have a GP plate. I'm pretty sure we've got an S plate. We've got an E plate out there as well. So there are lots. We've got an English champion, we've got a Scottish champion, and we've got a Kart Masters 2 times champion out there as well. Who could take the Honda Cadet Open Plate? That is what is going to happen. Well, that is what we are about to start out. So Kip Bolofsky joins in on the stream. Good luck to Noah Wolf, Lewis Islin and Max Cuthbert once again. Murphy is starting in the same place I started for my O-Plate final, and he has the same number as me. Well, there we go. Let's hope he has got the luck he needs then from you with those comments to potentially come away with the O-Plate in this one. There on your screen, I believe, is Mr. Dan Parker from Motorsport UK. He's trundling down the pit lane at the moment, looking like he has a purpose. He definitely does have a purpose. I'm sure he'll hate me if I say things like that. He'll turn around and throw something at me.
How close is he to the tannoy speaker right now?
Oh, he's right underneath it. Oh, he can definitely hear it. There we go. Thumbs up. I'm sure that was a thumbs up to someone else.
That's to race control.
Yeah,
that's fine. But that is a good thing. That means that we're ready to get underway here, I think, for the Honda Cadet O-Plate final. Yes, indeed. If you were tuning in expecting a different race, frankly, any different race by this point, just to notify we are running behind schedule, and the schedule has moved around a little bit. So Minimax will come after this, as will your Junior Max, your X30 Junior, X30 Senior, and your Senior Max. But as the shadows lengthen here, our 32 contenders for this year's O-Plate. The first O-Plate that we've been able to run for 2 years.
Yep.
Obviously with the oddity that was 2020. So fantastic that we're going to be able to run this again.
Yeah, of course. And I look back at previous O-Plate winners in the Honda Cadet class. In 2014, it was Miles Apps. In 2015, it was Wesley Mason. In 2016, it was Oliver Behrman. In 2017, it was Lucas Ellingham. In 2018, Sebastian Bloch. And in 2019, Connor Duncan. Who in 2021 is going to take the Honda Cadet O-Plate? We are about to find out as the karts come round to the grid. It's Noah Wolf, who's had 2 race wins so far in the Honda O-Plate. Sorry, that's blasphemous. That is saying that in a Honda Cadet final. There we go.
It's because he's also got the Kart Masters.
He's also got the Kart Masters that one for that one. There we go. It's like we say, Noah Wolf starting on that front row as well, with the very close company of the 10 of Max Cuthbert alongside as well. Joshua Graham and Thomas Spearing also on that second row. All of those drivers are in contention. All of these drivers are in contention. Every single one of them. Because you've got to remember, Honda Cadet is such a close. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's Joshy's rear end. Well, there's no way to beat around the bush on that one. But yeah, these Honda Cadets, absolutely fantastic. Nothing between them. And if I am calling them something else, I do apologize, but I do get confused all the time. Here we go then. Lights out for Honda Cadet O-Plate here at Whilton Mill, and it's a good start from the entirety of the grid. Everyone gets away cleanly, but we've still got that long run up the hill through Fine Lady in towards Christmas Corner. This is where it all concertinas up for the first time, and everyone once again looks like they get through. Nicely done, Honda Cadet for the O-Plate. Now it's Ashby Corner coming up next, and again, once more, line astern, everyone's slotting in, the concertina effect kicks in, but good stuff, good clean start.
Yeah, once again, I'm impressed by the maturity of this class. They know that the race can't be won in the first corner, but can definitely be lost, and this is about playing, for the drivers who are further back in the field, it's about playing the long game and seeing what positions they can make up. No point going for glory in that to that extent on this first lap and risk it all ending in tears. So good opening lap, but it is going to be Noah Wolf who still leads this one at the end of lap number 1. Thomas Spearing up into second place. Joshua Graham, Aris Majauskas and Leon Hasty, the Scottish plate champion, your top 5.
There we go then, as they all slot into field. Spin there in the background, though, because that's the 67 going round.
Kai Clark.
And that is indeed Kai Clark is off the circuit. Also, the 28 is off Clark. That's Luca Holmes-Ballock, who was sitting in 24th place and has fallen right down the order now. So that's 2 drivers right to the back of this field and potentially out of the O-Plate running here for Honda Cadet, which is an absolute disaster. Back here at the front, though, because it's all heating up. Wolf is still there leading the way from Spearing and Graham. Graham, of course, one of the Ambition drivers, has got the 2 Synergy karts in front of him. There's going to be a tough work to get those done. Again, everyone is frenemies until the last 2 laps. Remember that, folks. They're all going to work together slightly until those last lap boards come out.
Yes, absolutely. All about the tactical play here as heading up the hill. Who's that going for a move there? 2 wheels on the grass. That looked to me like it might be to be honest, it was quite a wide angle for me to make that out in this light. I think it might have been Max Cuthbert trying to go for a move there as they came through Christmas Corner. And I'm going to say, actually, I think it might have been a battle with Jarrett Clark going on for there, because I think the 75 was involved as they're coming through the boot section towards the end of this lap. I have to say, I know we're behind schedule. I do think it all looks really cool in this light.
I
love the look.
It's like a retro arcade game, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you're there, you put your pound in, and then you get about 10 seconds of gameplay before the timer runs out and says you lost. But there we go. The sunset here, beautiful here in the Northamptonshire countryside, just south of Daventry, of course, and clouting that curb, and the rear bumpers come off. That is the 63 Kart, and that is Adam Hill, currently in 22nd place, and that will mean a retirement because he hit the curb so hard the rear bumper decided to not play anymore.
Yeah, harsh, because it was just the finest margin on that move. Just the lightest contact as he came to the point where the 2 lines that they were taking converged, and in many ways handled it well. It's just unfortunate that the bumper gave up, such that he can't continue on that one. So disappointing for him, unfortunately, but fair play for trying that move.
Yes, indeed. So as they go through, the mechanical flag does come out to Adam Hill, and I think he has already pitted, so he's aware of the damage, and that is unfortunately the end of his O-Plate attempt as well. 6 minutes to go then in this final, and it's already, the time has just disappeared already for this race. That just shows you how quickly they get through it.
battle there that we were catching on the stream between Hayden Gray in the 16 and Jack West in the 92, battling away at the top part of the circuit, and there's more battling going on into Osiers. Still, though, as Anthony was saying and alluding to earlier, there's a bit of frenemies going on at the front here. Spearing at the moment holding station behind Noah Wolf, but crucially, Wolf isn't getting away with this one.
No.
He is being kept very honest on the pace, so this is going to run and run, make no mistake about it. And Joshua Graham doing a good drive here to keep himself in contention, as that is the 63 of Adam Hill, and you can see the frustration that and as I say, it was such fine margins up at Christmas Corner that meant that he ended up spearing off left into the grass and hitting the curb. So frustration, but you've got to go for these moves if you're going to work your way up in this O-Plate final. But yeah, it's I think the only risk for Joshua Graham at the moment is if he gets dropped and he doesn't have somebody to work with. Is perhaps the only risk at the moment. But he's able to keep with them well enough so far, I think.
Yeah, I think he is just in slipstream range. I think he's on that fine margin. If he messes like a single corner up, that's it. He's going to be out of it.
Yeah.
And at the moment, he's in a bit of a no man's land. He'd be better off falling back to that group behind. And those several wheels will work a lot better than the 8 wheels in front of them. I would try and do the maths, but yeah, I'm far too occupied to think about maths right now and do that. So with 4 minutes to go then, it's Wolf leading from Spearing. Joshua Graham is there in 3rd place, but is in a bit of a no man's land, as we were just saying. Then there's a group of 4 just behind. That's being led by Leon Hasty, the S-Plate, the Scottish champion, leading that group, currently in 4th place from Aris Majewskis, Timo Jungling and Lewis Islin. They're all scrapping for that spot as well. But like I say, they're all working together. Oh, I say they're working together. They're 3 wide into the boot. What are you doing? There we go. You need to be catching up to the group in front, not battling. There we go. But like I say, we can forgive them because, it's the O-Plate. They just want to get up positions, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
Also, I don't want to, focus on my problems, but as a commentator, having a battle between the S and the 5 kart is particularly confusing at this time in the day, but never mind.
I've done that many a times where I've gone, it's the S-Plate. Oh, no, wait, no, it's the 5.
It's the 5.
It is a pain. It is a pain. One kart that's very easy to spot is that GP plate, and it's leading the way currently. Noah Wolf looking comfortable at the front, controlling the pack, controlling the pace as the rest of it. Look at that shot there, the sun gleaming down on the right. You can clearly see the racing line there where all the rubber's gone down over the day and over the weekend, of course, because they had practice and qualifying all day yesterday and even some test days on Friday. So you'll find a lot of these drivers do get the day off school. They get that elite sportsman buffer that allows them to have a day off school, which is cool. I never got that. I was just like, no, you go to school every day. That was an impression of my mother. She'll probably kill me for that impression.
I'm going to move swiftly on for your sake. Battle coming through the top part of the lap then. Graham, Hasty, Islin and Youngling. And are they working together now, or are they starting to feel that it's too much of a task to get up there? It does look like they're starting to battle, because there was a move from Aris Majewskis up past, I think he's got past Youngling and Islin on this lap. We'll have to double check that one as it comes through. As beautiful as this shot is, we can see it's actually terrible for me reading the number plates because they're in shadow, but it's a great shot.
They're all silhouettes. Yeah.
There has definitely been a change in amongst all of that, hasn't it? I think it is Lewis Islin in 4th, Aris Majewskis in 5th, and then it's Timo Jungling and Leon Hasty now down to 7th. Oh, and that is an incident between the 21 and the 82. So that's going to be Harley Musk and Charlie Warren. That was battling over 25th place that they were before that all came to blows. Where has it come to blows, actually? Is that off to
that looks
left down the back? Is
no,
that very far out of Ashby?
Very far out of Ashby.
No,
it's not.
It was on the back straight somehow.
So that must have been through Oisiers that happened.
Yep.
And that is a very interesting one. Now, this is where it could get interesting, because now our race leaders are coming into play through this section now. So they're coming through, and they've got back markers, so blue flags will have to come out. And already I think they have managed to get past one of them. The second one's a little further up the head. But look at that. Look at the gap that they've gained from that group behind. Joshua Graham has fallen right back. Or actually, no, he hasn't fallen right back. The gap now between Joshua Graham and Lewis Islin, is just about 3 seconds is the gap. So they have really worked together in this one. It's going to be either one of these two potentially at the front, or either one of these three, because Graham is still there.
I will say as well, at the moment, 3rd down to 15th, separated by about 3.5 seconds at the moment.
Yes.
Oh, as there's a little moment over the grass there for the number 10, I think that was of Max Cuthbert, having a bit of a heart-in-the-mouth moment. So yeah, here goes the battling beginning now. That is a move, was that Youngling, I think, getting a pass there on Majauskas as they go into the boot, and then Hasty is having a go at Islin as well. Oh, it's the S versus the 5 again, just to keep me on my toes. But at the moment, it is Islin in 4th, Majauskas 5th, Hasty in 6th, and Youngling in 7th. But what's going to happen at the front? It was very close between our top two across the line on that last time through, as that was Hasty on the grass, I think it was, and that meant contact. That he didn't have any grip as he turned into Boxing Day, and that's led to contact with William Murphy, and I'm afraid that's Murphy off on the grass, and that is gutting for Murphy, because you have to say that was, no
fault of
his own,
yeah.
But no malice in the other moves. It just all came together in a racing incident there. But where are our leaders at the moment? Because we are coming to the crescendo of this final. We are rightfully looking at this fantastic battle from 3rd place
Oh, and
down.
another spin in the middle of it as well. The 66
that's
goes
a
round.
heavy impact as well with Jack West in the 92. And they now have a bit of a meeting, frankly, on the apex, the second apex of that corner. We are on to the last lap, though, of the Honda Cadet O-Plate. And already our leaders, I believe, are going through the top part of the circuit towards Ashby.
Yeah, they're halfway around the lap already. So, our race leaders, Noah Wolf and Thomas Spearing, are absolutely nose to tail. There it is. But if there's yellow flags into the final section, it means it's in place for Wolf to finish this O-Plate. I mean, he sees, you can see there, Spearing is just saying go, and there's the yellow flags. There's nothing Spearing can do. It'll be a last lunge into the final corner, because that's where the green flags will come back out, but there's absolutely nothing can do. So it was a double GP plate for Wolf. It's now an O-plate for Wolf in Honda Cadet as well across the line. But of course, that's all depending on what happens in scrutineering afterwards. But Spearing crosses the line in 2nd from Joshua Graham. But with these two, absolutely line astern, no battling and no lunges really from the two of them. They just seem crystal clear, I think, from this one. That looks comfortable and that looks good for Noah Wolf. Like we said, he's had 2 GP plates this year, and now he can add an O-plate on top of that.
Absolutely brilliant stuff for Noah Wolf. Just to run through the rest of the provisional order: Thomas Spearing in 2nd, Joshua Graham in 3rd, Lewis Islin in 4th, Aris Majauskas 5th, then it was Timon Youngling, Max Cuthbert, Rocco Shenton in 8th, Leon Hasty in 9th, 10th for Cole Denholm there, Noah Barham in 11th, 12th for Albert Friend, and then here is a crucial bit, the nose cone watch, and it looks good for Noah there. Still a provisional result, of course, not all just on the nose cone, but
No.
Thomas Spearing and Joshua Graham all being directed as if okay on at least the initial inspection. But yeah, Noah Barham in 11th, 12th for Albert Friend, Jarrett Clark in 13th, Oliver Majowski in 14th, Hayden Gray in 15th, there was Mayan Patel, Logan Howes, Max Endicott, Finley Lyons and Kai Clark to round out your top 20. Ellis Snow, Luca Holmes-Balak, Jack West, Harrison Whitcomb and Levi Mashadi to take you down to 25th. William Murphy recovering off from that incident onto the grass that we saw, unfortunate for him, in 26th, and Charlie Warren, Harley Musk, Laughlin Johnston was 29th, and then issues run into for Owen Neve, Elliot Potter and Adam Hill. So that is very much a provisional result. Do not forget results.alphatiming.co.uk and click on WMKC to get the results of this. You're going to need to click on O-Plate rather than round 7 because it's being covered under a slightly different heading, but that's where to go. And yes, provisionally we say, very well done to Noah Wolf.
There's a nose cone penalty coming out. Photo out for the 18. That's Max Endicott, and as you can imagine, incredibly frustrated there.